Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Ina Talks. I'm happy to have you here. And today's topic is exactly the information that I would have dreamt to learn about 5 or 7 years ago in order to save some nerves, to save some time, to improve spheres in my life that were in the maintenance. And I really didn't know how to make a step forward and to see some visible results pretty soon afterwards. But time passed, and with some experience, I actually did overcome those difficulties, and I will tell you how. The problem that I was facing before I began my self improvement path, and I would even say journey, was that I saw it as a very large, humongous mountain that was very difficult to approach. It was impossible to jump over it, and everything about it seemed so mundane, so tedious. And I was thinking that I just have so many things to improve. I just have to work on so much stuff. And it was completely overwhelming. There was like more and more pressure in my job, in my studies, because I oftentimes buy some webinars, some online courses, whatever. I was trying to learn a new foreign language, and all of these things, they were happening at the same time. And I have to say that in self-improvement journey, you have to separate those things. You have to keep them organized. But again, I'm not trying to sell you some secret potion, because there's unfortunately none of it as far as I know. The thing is that one thing at a time is the best approach that you could choose for yourself in order to take care of yourself, improve yourself, and have your mental health in a very good condition. In this process, you kind of need to remember that the things that you do for yourself or to yourself on a daily basis, they matter a lot more, and they create a lot more impact than those things you do weekly, monthly, or even annually. Like, they are not influencing your mind, your body, the way you feel, your mental health, the way the things that you do every single day. That's why, like, that's the target you need to consider and take into account, and start noticing the things that you do every single day. Look at your day and analyze those small steps, habits, actions, activities that are influencing you in a positive or a negative way. At some point, I was so done with the lack of motivation of mine, with lack of improvement. Nothing was actually happening on the positive side. And I sat down and I wrote three things that, so to say, three targets that I wanted to undertake for the nearest future. And I would do actions daily in order to achieve them. I remember the first goal was for my body, because I was really like undereducated in terms of nutrition. And I started like watching my intake of protein every single day. I started reading articles about it. Like, I followed a lot of dietitians on the Instagram, and I started reading what they advised. And I learned more and more about the products that contained more protein. And I started eating more protein as a result, adding also fiber, adding like more water to stay hydrated. And that created the first impact, because this continuous action, I was very consistent, and I was trying to like not step off. Pretty soon, I think in like a couple of days or even 1 week, I already started noticing that I was recovering a lot faster. My sleep improved even. In general, the body responded very quickly to the actions that I was undertaking. The second thing was language related. I was learning Spanish, and almost all things were in the puzzle. Almost everything was there. I actually did have a teacher. I had some books. I had sources. There was already enough information for me to actually take from. It was not lack of the resources. I would say that it was lack of consistency. And I uploaded, I think, Duolingo or another app. I'm not sure what exactly it was. And I was just dedicating not more than 15 minutes per day to learning new words or learning new grammar structures in order to stay on point, in order not to skip even one day on this journey. It's not like, if you think about it, it's not a lot of time. Like, what is 15 minutes? Like, we scroll for a couple of hours per day. Like, 15 minutes is nothing compared to that. And I think in approximately 2 weeks, my teacher noticed the improvement that I was making. She was like, "How did you achieve this kind of progress? You didn't seem like you don't seem very tired. You don't seem like you're spending hours per day learning something, and yet you have so much more development." And my secret was very simple. And the third thing was about building the workout routine, because I did not have any whatsoever. There was nothing that I was doing for my body movement. And I didn't really have money to go to the gym. I found the workout for the glutes and for the upper body on the internet. And I made sure that it was safe for my back and for my joints. And after that, I just began. I began work. I dedicated not more than 15-20 minutes per day to the exercises that I have chosen. And within basically, I think 10 days, I think 14 days, I already started seeing like some slight result. Of course, I couldn't imagine that something would start happening so quickly. But like, I think in the back of my head, I was hoping that I would look amazing like in like 1 month. But that, a spoiler, did not happen so fast. But still, it was worth it. The whole thing was worth it. The main thing is to receive the first feeling that you're able to do it, that you're able to stay consistent, and then like this energy will carry you further. Sometimes people try to dedicate a lot of time, like 2 hours, 3 hours per day, to the goals that they have set for themselves, and they burn out very quickly. And you don't want that to happen to you, do you? You just want to make sure that you stay motivated, that you stay in check with the things that are important to you. And this way, the results will be even more impressive than you think. I certainly wish you to stay true to yourself and to the goals that you have chosen, but also do not forget to be kind to yourself. Be like moderate with the progress that you're expecting from yourself, because everything needs time and Rome wasn't built in one day. You know that like the things are built, the things are created, and the things stay in case like it didn't take a moment to make them happen. And sometimes I just wish somebody told me that the progress you acquire fast is gonna leave you fast, might as well, right? So, like, that's not something you need to aim for. You need to be like really modest, moderate, and then you're gonna be able to keep those results. In case you have found this video useful for yourself, press the like button. I really hope you do. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and leave a comment below what you're currently working on, what you would like to improve in your daily routine or in your life, in different spheres of your life. I would love to learn about that. And also, I would like to say that it is my pleasure to share whatever I know with you. Stay true to yourself, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.